Sapphire Stables, and today we are going to be doing a spring barn makeover for April now, 2023. So it is crazy to think that it's now April of 2023. I feel like we just went into 2022 like not too long ago, but it was a year ago, over a year ago, and we're already in April now, so that's crazy. But yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna start over here. So first off, over here, we just have Emma, and she is hopping on River, and River is my Hanoverian gelding. He has a bareback pad on, and this bridle that I made him, and these matching boots. So they're going all matching, and this is all the tack that I've made. And believe it or not, in the last, I'm pretty sure I put this bridle on him for a reel on Instagram, and it took me so long to put it on him that I did not want to take it off, and so I just decided to keep it on for a couple months or however long until I, need to take it off. But yeah, so they're just hopping on, having fun. This is also just a mounting block that I made out of buckets or crates or whatever you want to call it. And then there's also just a little pot of flowers because it's spring. And then this is currently being used as the stallions pasture, or the stallions and geldings pasture. So first off, we have Duke, and he's my thoroughbred stallion. He's just looking at River and stuff. And then even though there's plenty of grass in here, we have a bunch of food, because I don't know, I guess there's not enough. And so we have some hay and some apples in there. And then this horse, this is Indy, and he is my, I'm pretty sure it's like a French horse. It's like a Selle Francais stallion, and he's super gorgeous, and he's just talking to someone in there. And then here, lastly, this is Rocky, and I feel like he's just such a great spring horse. I just love his colors, and especially his yellow tack that I made him, and he's just really nice. And so Ranger, Clydesdale gelding, and so yeah, and then I'm pretty sure River also usually goes in here, this horse, but obviously he's out right now, so yes. And this, I like kind of, I want to start calling this little area like the back paddock. I'm not sure if I'll start saying it, I probably won't, but just yeah. And then right here on this little paddock, there's just these little halter hooks for the stallions pasture. I didn't know where to put them over here because this part's kind of occupied, so I just put them right here. So this little hook is for the stallions pasture. So the blue one is Duke's, and the reddish one is Indy's. And then in this paddock, actually, or out front of it, sorry if I sound a little sick, I'm sick right now. This is Chloe, and she is not focusing. She's actually a Papo rider. She's like a different brand than Schleich. I repainted her as well, so you might be able to tell. But she's walking over to the back pasture to get a horse to ride, because that's what you do in a barn. And then in this paddock, this is Delilah, and she is my Oldenburg mare, and she's just looking into the stall because they're doing something right now. And she has just some yummy apples and her halter, and I'm pretty sure she shares this paddock with someone. She shares it with Ray, but she's out on a ride right now. So yeah, that's what she's doing. And now we're out kind of around the barn area. So out front of the barn, currently on this little hitching post thing, we have a halter and lead rope and a fly mask. So this halter is River's halter. He was tacked up here, and then this is also his fly mask, because obviously it's kind of springtime now, so the flies are starting to come back out. So that's his fly mask as well. And then there's just some flowers on both sides. There's nothing over here though, because there's not really much space. And the doors are wide open because it's nice and, warm in a nice spring day. So now if we take off the barn, hopefully I don't knock everything over, because sometimes I do that. We're just gonna start from right here. So we're gonna start over here. So in the first stall, there's obviously no one in there, because the horse that usually stays in there is Prince, and he's out on a ride. But his halter and lead rope are just right there because he was tacked up right here. And then he also has a little hay net. And then all the horses in the barn have a little water. And then they also have some type of feed. So yeah, that's his stall, pretty fun. And then in this stall, I can't really tell, so we're gonna grab him. This is Tux, and he is my, it's not gonna focus because I don't have enough hands. He is my Pasofino stallion, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's a Pasofino, it's like a Paso Purano or whatever, like Paso something, I don't know. But he's a stallion, he's super cute, and he is just talking to Indy right now. He has some apples and a little thing, a little water, and he also has a little Himalayan salt lick right there, fun. And then, if we're gonna come over here, because it's better over here. And then on the other side, I'm gonna come back around. On the other side, over here, I'm gonna come right through here. This is Macy. I'm sorry, I have my tripod on right now, so hold on a second. So like I was saying, this is Macy, and she's currently getting out her mare, Emerald, and she is my nap stripper mare, and they just have some like purple tack, and I'm sure you all know what this mare is. She's kind of popular, I think. But yeah, and then in the last stall, I'm just gonna get her out because you can't really see her. This is my Rocky Mountain mare. Oh no. And her name is Daisy. She's super pretty. I love her. Oh my goodness. I love how, I knocked her over. I love how she's standing. And she has carrots instead of apples. And then this is just her halter, super nice. And then lastly, in the aisle, we have a little grooming box with obviously grooming brushes and stuff. And then we just have a little thing of treats on top of it. And then this is Jill, and she is the owner of the barn. And she's just sweeping out the aisle because it's a barn and, you know, it's dirty and stuff. So I think that's it for the barn. All right, so we have got the roof back on. So now we're just gonna kind of resume right here. So in the first wash stall, we have Rosemary, and she is my Halflinger mare, and she's the 2023 Halflinger mare, I'm pretty sure, and she's super cute, and I made this, or I have this little halter on for her. And then this is Maggie, and she's just about to give her bath, so she's filling up a bucket full of water, and she works here and just has fun here and stuff. And then there's just a grooming kit right there, because, you know, grooming brushes, because you can also tack up here, and the bucket usually goes on top of the grooming box, just like these things. Yes, and then over here, there's also just like a halter and lead rope right there because someone was tacked up here, but they're also on rides, so you know. So, and then we just have another grooming kit with brushes and stuff. I don't know if I mentioned, but this one also has brushes. But yeah, and Rosemary is like a very frisky horse, so is this horse. So she's kind of walking around and stuff, but yeah, so that's it for the wash stalls. So now we're on to the pastures. So out front of them, here we just have a little stump and some more flowers. And then here we have Nala, and she is my Icelandic pony mare, and she's the cutest girl ever. And then we also have some halters of the horses that are currently in here. So we have Nala's halter, and then we have this navy halter, which belongs to that horse. And then Rosemary also usually goes in this paddock, but she's obviously out right now. So in the pasture, the other horse in here, this is Latte, and you would know her if you've seen my Instagram. So I always put my Instagram in the description box of every single one of my videos. You can find it in any one of my videos in my description box, so go check out my Instagram. But yeah, her name is Latte, and I'm pretty sure she's the same breed as Tux was. It's like a Paso Fino or Paso Purano or something. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but that's what she is. And she's also very frisky and that won't stand still and stuff, just like her. So she's also a 2023 horse. We have a lot of 2023 ponies out right now. And then behind her, we just have some hay and some apples, because obviously there's not enough grass here. And then out front here, we're finally at the arena. So out front, we just have this little tree, because, I mean, why not? And then we have Megan, and she also kind of works here, or she rides here and stuff, and she's just getting a little rake, or I don't know what to call it, but out of this little manure pile thing. So yeah, that's where we keep that. And then here's just the gate to the arena. And then this is Jordan, and he's also a Papa rider, and he's just watching the current lesson going on because it's fun. And then in the arena, which we have a lot of fun stuff going on. So first off, this is Abby, or Addie, or whatever the heck her name is. And she's riding one of her horses, Ray, or Valky Ray. We just call her Ray for short. And she is a Hanoverian mare, and they're just going over these raised poles, which are super fun. And then over here we have Stephanie, and she is warming up her horse Prince, and I'm pretty sure the breed that assigned him is a Frisian stallion, but I changed him to a Dutch warm blood because why not? So he's a Dutch warm blood stallion, and they're just, warming up and stuff. And then lastly, I always say lastly, this is Adam, and he's the head instructor here, and he's just, setting up a jump for these ladies to go over, because he's, giving them a lesson and stuff. And then over here, we just have some extra poles and some extra little bricks for the brick wall. So I think that brings us to the end of the tour. Alright guys, so this is going to be the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I just hope it was a fun spring video that was, I don't know, enjoyable and stuff, and I'm super happy with the new little area that we have over here, because if you have seen some of my past videos, you would know that we moved the whole barn and everything. So yeah, please remember to like and subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in my next video.